She was so thankful for it. It wasn't something I had to do, but I felt compelled to do. So do something nice for somebody else today, okay? Hey guys, I'm here at the Goodwill bins and the Goodwill store right next door. Going to go in and see what they have new and exciting today. Our glass case. We got a fan on here. I'm not sure why. It's pretty freaking cold outside. This is one of those little old ones like coolers in there. I really don't know why they have that enormous industrial size fan on today. It is so cold in here. I'm wearing my winter coat still to thrift in here, and I am freezing because that fan is blowing right on top of me. I will say that thankfully the fan usually drowns out the blaring music in the background, so maybe it will protect me from having any copyright strikes for having music in the background. These collapsible little totes like this make the perfect little laundry baskets for your college kids. But this one is monogrammed. Y'all know I really hate when people monogram things because at some point in time then they want to donate that stuff. And who wants to buy somebody else's monogram, because especially if it's more than one initial, those initials usually don't match up to anyone else. So then the stuff ends up in a landfill somewhere. These are iPad cases for older iPad models. They'll probably end up in a dump somewhere because, you know, you have to update your iPads every so often because after a while they quit getting updates and stuff. So then people don't buy all of these other gadgets that go with the iPads and iPhones and other smartphones, and a lot of that stuff ends up here at the bins. This is some kind of a pump. I don't know if that's like for breast milk or what that's for, but I don't need it, whatever it is. This is a really cute placemat for spring and Easter, but this is the only one I see in this bin. If there's a set of them somewhere, then it's anybody's guess as to where the other ones are. They could be in any one of 50 bins in here. I find a lot of stuff in here sometimes that I have no idea what it is or what it's used for or what other thing it might need to go with that might be found in this bin or another bin in here. You just never know what you're going to come across in here. I have found like motor oil leaked in the bottom of one of these bins before. This is an Anne Klein purse, and it's in really good condition. I don't like these kind of straps, but that's a nice purse. And check out this Coach purse. This is like the third one I found recently. And look, right there is the trademark and everything. This looks legit. It's in really good condition. It has a few spots that looks like it needs a little bit of cleanup, but I think this will come home with me. I know it's probably unlikely, but whenever you find a Coach bag or a designer bag, look to see if you can find the dust bag that goes with it. And Coach has white colored dust bags. They're like little linen bags that you keep your purse in to keep it safe from dust and other pollutants in the air. And it helps keep your purses in better shape for a much longer time. I have found just the dust bags in here before without the purses, so it's probably that someone found a purse but didn't think to look for the matching dust bag. You can easily identify the Coach dust bags because they will also have that Coach logo on them. This is a really nice metal wall hanger for jewelry. I thought about picking it up, but I really don't need it, so I left it behind, and this other lady picked it up almost immediately. This is obviously a metal display stand, but I'm not sure what you would display on there. Someone tell me down in the comments. This little tin had this pink paperweight with the little gold stand in there. I think this will come home with me. This is a Precious Moments tin. I'm pretty sure it's part of a nesting set, but I only see this one. And this is a cute little metal rustic style candle holder. Since I found the Coach purse, it's unlikely that I'll find something else like really great, like another designer purse in that great of condition. But you know, there's always hope that you'll find something else. And the little pink paperweight, like that's nothing spectacular. It was probably made in China, but it was in really good condition, had the stand with it, and it's super cute and fun looking. So of course I picked that up. Oh look, here's some more of those Precious Moments tins. I bet this is the nesting set. It feels like there might be something else in here. Maybe not. But yeah, this is part of the set. When I said that other tin should have been with a nesting set, that was it. Don't need it though, so let's move along. I don't have grandchildren, knock on wood, but if I did, this is where their toys would come from. And look at this laptop bag. This is a pretty laptop bag, and it's in like brand new condition, y'all. If I carried my laptop around a lot, I would have bought that, but I don't, so I really don't need that. If you like these little wooden decor signs, you can usually find a lot of these in here. You know, most of those things come from like the Dollar Tree or Dollar General and Walmart in our area. So if you like that kind of stuff, you can come and get it here in the bins, really cheap. This purse is vintage in style, but it's definitely more contemporary. You can tell by the lining, and it's so clean. Look at it. You can tell that is not vintage. This is brand new. And you know how you can tell? It still has the clear wrap around those straps. So that's a brand new little barrel bag. These are great for organizing things, especially in kids' rooms. I want to clarify something for any new viewers. I see viewers leaving comments on other creators' channels saying, why do you throw things and you're just moving through there so fast? That's how it is when you go thrifting at the Goodwill bins, because even though you can't see it, there are people right next to me trying to work their way down this same bin, and if I don't hurry up and get out of their way, they will be reaching across me and around me and nudging me, you know, with their arms or their bodies, just kind of getting all in my space. You have to move quickly through the bins because this place is packed. I don't show you that on camera because I try to be respectful and not record other people. But this place is packed almost all the time. You will be elbow to elbow in here. I've been carrying this around trying to double check it for stains and everything. I am getting it. I'm just laying it down here, just trying to make sure that, you know, there's nothing really bad wrong with it. You have to remember, when you shop in here, you're buying everything as is. You do not get any refunds. You cannot return things. So you have to check and double check anything you find to make sure there's no bad tears, stains, rips, missing buttons, missing handles, anything like that, okay? Made in Hong Kong. Fossil. This is a super nice travel bag. It really is. I thought about picking this up, but I recently just bought one for one of my sons who does some traveling, so I really don't need another one.
Bass and Company.
That's a really nice purse. Someone will enjoy finding that purse. It's definitely not my style. They've got a few cute purses and stuff in here tonight in really good shape. I have found a lot of nice wallets in here recently too. Here's another really cute purse for spring and summer. It looks like it's in pretty good shape, but I don't need it. Here's a garment folder for anyone who needs help folding garments, and it's brand new, still in the original little package there. Here's another laptop bag. It looks like it's in pretty good condition. You can look through here and you can usually find all kinds of wallets and coin purses that are in like new or new condition sometimes. I recently met a lady named Chris that actually sells a lot of these wood products. Apparently there's a really hot market for that stuff still, and this is a decorative plate holder. I see a lot of those in here, surprisingly enough, because apparently a lot of people still collect decorative plates. I usually don't buy anything wood or metal from the bins because if it's heavy wood or heavy metal, of course it costs too much in here because everything is sold by the pound. So you got to be really careful about what kind of things you do buy from the bins. If the wood and metal products aren't selling in the store next door or at any of the Goodwill stores, then they ought to have a sale and discount those items rather than sending them to the bins, because then people don't want to buy them from the bins because it weighs so much and it will cost even more than it originally cost in the store sometimes. So they really need to maybe start doing things a little bit differently with metal and wood products. Our Goodwill store seems to be doing everything backwards compared to other Goodwill stores across the nation because they all have sales and things. Their Goodwill bins still sell glassware and stuff like that. Instead of having sales and discounts, our Goodwills are going up on the prices. Just to give you an example, our Goodwill bins used to have a cap on weight. So if you bought like a heavy quilt that weighed over 6 pounds, or a comforter or a suitcase, something wooden or metal, like they would only charge you for something that weighed 6 pounds, because otherwise then you would be paying more for that product than it was ever priced at a Goodwill store. I recently was told by one of the employees that their manager told them they had to start weighing everything by the pound, whether it's suitcases, wood products, or whatever. So when you see all those things sitting in the bins and not selling now, that's the reason why. And I don't know if that directive came from just a store manager or from upper management, like regional management or whatever, because I'm not sure how they do that around here. But it just seems to me like while people are falling on hard times, they're going up on their prices and doing things backwards to fit the needs of the current local economy. I just don't understand. I don't see a price on this one. coming back down on their prices on these pictures, so that's good. This one's $10, so they're definitely coming back down. I only have one lampshade over here to choose from. This one's $8. That's more reasonable than what they were pricing them a few weeks ago. This is just gold, not vintage. These are cute, $2. That's more reasonable than what they've been pricing things. This store needs donations, and donations go to the outlet store next door. So if you have anything that you want to donate, make sure you donate it to the outlet store next door, okay? Just for the record, it's my opinion that management needs to change the donation drop-off and allow donations to be dropped off at this store, because there have been people who have expressed to me that they will not go into the outlet store for their own reasons, and they will not take donations over there. And that's probably one reason that this store doesn't get a lot of glassware and stuff, because people do not want to have to go into the outlet store to leave their donations. I'm just putting this information out there for you because this may or may not help you get in more donations at this store, especially in the home decor department. That's all wonky. I just want to say, hey Chris, if she happens to be watching, every time I come through this section, I think of you and wonder if you've been in here to go through this stuff too yet today. And I still need to get down to those other areas that you and I discussed. I have already made some phone calls and reached out to some people down that way. So I just want to say thank you again for that information. And I really am trying to make it down that way. This little wooden sign is so cute and it's so accurate. I have 3 dogs, so of course I would agree with that, right? Okay, the sofa is $65. I can't really get over here to this one to see how much it is. I think it says $45. This tray's really cute, $5. This oval, I guess it'd be like a kid's table. It's more like a kid's size. It's a little bit too high to be a coffee or a sofa table. I would say this is a kid's play table for $10. The brown chair and ottoman is $15. It needs reupholstered. There's a buffet back there that you can hardly see right through here for $25. They're calling it a TV stand. So I guess it's a TV stand, or you could use it as a buffet or whatever you wanted to. Just think outside the box. This thing here, that dresser under there is sold. Yeah, this is a metal room divider and they're asking $35 for it. Here is a little jewelry box, I guess, for $3. Yep, it's a little jewelry box. It's missing a rubber foot. I did not buy that lamp the other day. Sorry, I didn't mean to mumble. There was a gentleman in here the other day. He was going to buy one of those lamps, and apparently he put it back up there and decided not to. This is a really pretty comforter, and it seems like it's really good quality. It's heavy duty. You used to be able to buy things like this in here for about $10. They've went up on the price, though. I'm assuming it must have shams to go with it or something. I want to give a special shout out to Stephen and Amber along with the other employees in the store. They all do a really good job of trying to keep this store organized and as neat and clean as possible. And that's not easy because there's a lot of customers that will come in here and they'll pick up an item and carry it off to somewhere else, decide not to buy it, and just sit it down wherever. So they're constantly having to walk around the store and clean things up behind other people. People will knock clothing on the floor, and they have to pick that clothing up and hang all that stuff back up on the hangers and the racks, y'all. So clean up after yourselves, okay? Alrighty, guys, I think it's about time for me to get on out of here, so I will see you outside. Okay, guys, I just finished thrifting in the Goodwill bins in the Goodwill store. I found a Coach purse in the Goodwill bins today. It was in pretty decent shape. I ended up buying it, but turning around and giving it to someone else as a gift because someone was having a really bad day, and they're always telling me how nice my Coach purse is that I carry that's used. I bought it used. And I found the one in the bins today, and the girl was like, oh, that's so pretty. I wish I could find a Coach purse in that good a shape. I never find a Coach purse. And so I gifted it to that person because they were crying and having a really bad day. So I just felt really bad for them. That purse literally cost me less than a couple of dollars here at the bins. And I already have enough Coach purses. So I just thought it was the right thing to do to make somebody else's day just a little bit better, because kindness can go the longest way sometimes, and you never know what other people are going through. So I just felt like doing something nice today for somebody else. She was so thankful for it. It wasn't something I had to do, but I felt compelled to do. So do something nice for somebody else today, okay? Anyway, guys, that's it for today. I hope to see you again for the next video. Love ya. Bye.